There are American hostages still being held underground in holes in the Gaza Strip by the Nazi-like Hamas terrorists. There's a congressman who had their pictures up on his wall outside his Capitol office. That is until it got ransacked and the pictures were destroyed. The anti-American hate is just amazing to me. There's a congressman, Will Johnson, that came back from the 4th of July holiday, and I don't know how this happened, but he had, it's Congressman Brad Schneider. He's a Democrat from Illinois, and on the wall outside his office, he had the posters of the kidnapped Hamas victims that are still being held in Gaza, including a bunch of Americans. Somehow, somebody got into the Capitol building. They haven't made an arrest yet, and tore down the 100+ pictures of the hostages, of which 8 of which are Americans, ripped them up and threw them on the floor. And this is the second time that this congressman has been attacked. They went after him in his district. They went to his home at 2:30 in the morning. 50 people, get this, in masks, just like the Ku Klux Klan used to be, banging drums, blowing horns, and screaming anti-Semitic chants in front of his house, scared his family to death, and then poured red liquid on the sidewalk, supposedly, the blood of Hamas, to show their support.
We're not talking about Fetterman, are we?
No. This is Illinois. This is a congressman from Illinois.
Were there no cameras?
I don't know. I looked it up. I've been in the Capitol a lot. So have you. There's cameras everywhere.
There was video footage. Everywhere. Yeah, there was video footage of Fire Marshal Bowman.
Right.
So there's no cameras? Over 100 pictures and no one saw anything? No cameras at all? Come on.
Apparently it happened during the night, and this congressman is very upset, because they not only attacked him at his office in the Capitol, which you've been there and I've been there. It's security everywhere.
Yes.
They came to his house in the middle of the night, all masked up.
Probably in black. All masked up in black. More than likely. Trans Tifa.
I mentioned the story just because, like you've said, society and civilization is disintegrating in front of our eyes.
It really is.
I have no words to explain how the disrespect for an elected official, even if it's from the other party or whatever, but this guy's a Democrat that these anarchists normally like, but maybe he was too middle of the road for them, I guess.
It's probably the Cold Pink people. You've seen them, right? They're all up there marching and approaching.
I confronted them in Washington. They're bought, paid for, literally funded by George Soros. So
they probably have connections in the Capitol, cut off the cameras to the hallway with such and such for about 20 minutes. So they probably cut off the cameras. That says a lot. Or, they probably made a phone call. Someone, okay, yeah, go ahead and cut them off now.
That's an interesting thought. I hadn't thought of it. They don't have any suspects at this point. The point being is he had pictures of all the Americans on his wall, and those got ripped up and thrown on the floor as well.
I know who did it. The same person who had the cocaine in the White House. We're not going to get any footage of that either.
And let me tell you, I've been in the White House, and there are cameras every 3 feet.
Oh, yeah.
They know everything everybody's doing every minute. But that camera and that camera and that camera has no idea who did it.
Nope. No idea.